What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today, in the world of indie games, we're going to be checking out a title called Alien Marauder. This game is kind of the marriage between They Are Billions, Stronghold, and StarCraft. And by that I mean this is a game where you're going to be building a base on an alien planet covered in tens of thousands of bugs. Literally, this game's engine, one of the big selling points for this game's marketing is that they can have 15,000 bugs on map at a time without the engine lagging. And so anyways, you land on a planet, you are supposed to make a colony to exploit that planet, and you must last a certain amount of time for that colony to be viable. And that's where we're at. The game has kind of like a space southern cowboy flair to it, and honestly, I've had a lot of fun with it. It is a very difficult game, though, so be ye warned. If after watching this you wanted to get the game for yourself, I'm pretty sure they're going to have a demo that's going out during the Steam Festival this week. I'll also be streaming it live on Twitch TV/Splattercat Gaming on the day that the video goes live, so that we can all hang out together and discuss the game just like we did with Age of Darkness. This is a tough one. I'd recommend you play on a lower difficulty, though, first. So anyways, links down there for the game. Then on top of that, you can find a link to my Discord, my Twitter, and my Twitch stream, all three of which you can ask me whatever you want on. I'm on the Discord pretty much all day. I'm on Twitter here and there. I don't know Twitter, dude. Twitter. But I'm on the Discord a lot, and I Twitch stream pretty much every day of the week. Let's start it off. Survival mode. Let's go survival mode. Put the game on easy for your first run. I highly recommend. Otherwise, you're going to have a bad time. Playing on normal, you have about 2 days to get set up before they hit you with a fat wave, like right in the beginning of the game. And I haven't survived it yet. Then again, I'm not very good at RTS games either, and so that may also be a piece of it. This game does have a hero mechanic to it. The heroes level up. They have different abilities. We have Commander Layton, which is like a dude that rides a cyber tiger and has a giant old 6-gun. He's kind of your long-range nuke option. He's not quite as stiff as the other hero, but he is very, very good for damage dealing, patrolling, scouting, that kind of stuff. And then you've got Balder. Balder is basically unkillable. Like, I've thrown Balder into crazy situations, and he always comes out. The issue with Balder is that he's terrible for scouting because he's melee, and he has this tendency to run into packs and then pull more enemies than you wanted to pull while you're clearing. And so I tend to go with Commander Layton, although I do like Balder. It's just that Layton goes with my playstyle a little bit better. Let's load on in. Down to the planet we go. Will it be a good planet? A fortuitous planet? Or will it be a planet full of us getting our faces eaten off? There's no way to tell right now. There's no way to tell. Let's go ahead and scout some of this fog of war. First things first, I want to get some residential set up with the meager resources that we started out with. Do I have any bonus buildings? I do. So there is a little bit of carried progression in this game, which is kind of an interesting mechanic. When you play the game and you lose, some of your buildings are conserved based on how long you lasted, which means that on concurrent playthroughs, you can basically bomb out like 5 buildings right at the beginning to really give you a leg up. Let's kill some bugs over here. I'm just going to find directions to clear in. And that's what we're going to do. As far as resources go, we got to watch out for fuel. In the context of the game, fuel is basically your food resource. Everything that produces population or allows you to have more units requires fuel. And then you trade it into population effectively by building these little houses right here, which then generate money. We've got electricity, which is being generated by this building for right now, but later on we will have to figure that out. There are 10,000 Vexens on the planet. The difference in amount of Vexens, roughly, I think there was 13,000 when I was playing on normal, but I haven't been able to make it that far on normal. They just, the Vexens push you very, very hard on normal difficulty. And so unless you've got like a solid build order where you like know what you're doing and you know where to drop stuff and you've got like an idea and you're hitting the ground like very much kind of aggressively running, normal difficulty is probably a good starting place for people that are really good at RTSs. I am not really good at RTSs, and so, you know, I'm going to need a little bit of, you know, it took me like a month to beat the first couple levels in They Are Billions, whereas like some streamers cleared the first level like the first day they were playing. I just don't have that skill set. I never particularly like enjoyed playing StarCraft or any of that stuff. I played the campaigns and whatnot for the storyline and really enjoyed it, but like I never got like competitively good at it. So if I'm making foibles here, you're just going to have to like stick with me. Okay, I think we've wiped out enough bugs on that side. Oh, we got a gold bug down here. Gold bug's very, very important for getting free resources in the beginning of the game. So we'll take out a gold bug real fast. That'll give us a little bit of minerals. That'll give us a whole bunch of money, which actually helps out a ton because both of our fuel harvesters just came in. So I am going to drop a little suburb on each side of the base. Yep, that sounds about right to me. Let's do it. And that should really, really improve our tax revenue. There we go. Perfect. That's the good stuff. Your heroes do level up. They do have abilities. You can click on this little hero skills option right here. You can increase his damage by 20. You can make him get an AoE buff that makes everybody run faster and shoot faster all around you. Or you can get a grenade. I've found the best success by buffing the hell out of his damage so that I can use him as kind of like a single target nuker for like the heavier, nastier bugs. That tends to be what kind of works out for me as a strategy. They are going to start pushing into our territory pretty soon. I don't know if our society just like makes a lot of rumblings, but the aliens are really being kind of like high-quality dildometers about us being in their territory. They just flat out don't like it. They're trying to live their best little buggy life down here. And like in an ideal world, I would prefer to tame the bugs because I personally love animals. Like I think animals are really cool, but they're just not open to it, man. Like you try your best, but you just can't help. You know, some critters. They're just little nasty meanie faces. I don't have enough resources, but I would like to put in another mine around here. This crystal right here is for mining. Obviously, all these resources around here are for mining. I'm just trying to get myself, like, a little path cut. I want to have, like, a lot of room to stop things from pushing into my territory. I want to have, like, a lot of early warning if they're on their way in. Because there are, like, a lot of bug types. There is actually pretty decent enemy variety, even in this early version of the game. There's different enemies that do different stuff. And, like, I'd like for all the little, you know, all the little non-threatening enemies to be taken care of nice and early. Okay, so I'll probably make a square wall right here that runs from there over to here, if we have the infrastructure to get it done. I'm all out of fuel. Let's think about maybe military. If I can get 420 gold and I can get another little bit of ore, we can start producing military units. And I feel like that's a strong play because we're going to want to have a patrol of like 10 guys on each side of the base just walking back and forth until we can get the walls up and ready to rock. In the best case scenario, to kill anything that comes trickling through. And in the worst case scenario, to create a human wall for alien consumption until I can get more units ready to rock. We'll go ahead and... 420 gold! I do like that the buildings animate when they spit out their resources. There's like little animations and stuff that they do. Everything is very well animated. You could tell this game was put together by people that like know how to make an RTS. I haven't noticed any major issues like a delay when I right-click for my units to move, which was fundamentally always a problem with They Are Billions that I don't know if they ever quite got fixed. But I distinctly remember there being like this just barely perceptible delay when you would give commands as it was calculating on the nav mesh for They Are Billions. And so that does not exist here. I'm going to go ahead and get a barracks out right there. This game does have conquerable buildings, so if you've ever played They Are Billions, when enemies hit your buildings, it spawns more aliens. So apparently they actually lay eggs in us or something like that, because when they take your buildings out, you end up with a much bigger problem. So whereas in Age of Darkness you don't have to worry too much about enemies chewing on your buildings, this game you absolutely do have to worry about people chewing on your buildings. I'm going to set up a patrol over here. Oh, that was not what I wanted at all. That guy's trying to push up inside of there. Hold on. Come over to here. Yep, you just come to there. There we go. And your job is going to be to patrol. Perfect.
Order received. Nothing will advance our bullets.
And then you guys over here are going to do something very, very similar. You guys are going to go from here. Yeah, you know what? Just aggro that giant pack right there. That's not a problem. Just aggro the night away, dude. Aggro, aggro. Everybody's feeling great. Aggro, aggro, aggro the night away. Okay, so our barracks is up and ready to go. I'm going to spend our first little bit of cash on getting some more soldiers.
Our guns will destroy the enemy.
All right, and so for you guys, I would like for you all to sort of just patrol down that way. We don't have a lot of resources right now, so we are going to have to work on that. I don't think that we're passively generating about as much as I would like to. I would like to get another drill in over here when that becomes feasible. That would actually help out. We need 360 gold, though, so we'll just leave them on patrol for right now. I'll probably try to have 10 guys aside. We've got our first wave coming in 13 days. I'm playing the game on a lower difficulty because, frankly, I tried to record on normal difficulty like 2 or 3 times and just got wiped like 20 minutes in just from mistakes, dude. Like, this is a game that kind of expects perfection from you on, like, the moderate to higher difficulties. Like, it expects you to really do a good job and to kind of have your build order all sorted out and be ready to rock. A little bit more gold and we can put in another mine. Luckily, what I really like about this game is that the starting resource caps are actually pretty generous. Okay, so now 16 right there. Okay, that's going to be a big help. That's going to be like a massive help. I'm actually down for that. Other things that we can get, if I can get another fuel refiner over here, I would love that. I would even go so far as to say I would lurb that. Looks like I can get one in right there, too, so we might as well fully exploit this entire area. We've got a few more soldiers right here. That's great. Super happy about that. How much do walls cost? Let's start getting some walls rocking out here. Stone barricades. Actually, not that expensive. We're going to need a pylon over, like, right here in order to expand this territory. You can find that inside your infrastructure menu. The structure for infras. We'll put that in, like... I actually think that that will be optimal right there for what I'm trying to do.
Find me something to terminate.
Yeah, that's optimal. I'll take that. We got 3 guys over here. Okay, you guys kind of refocus over to here to help him out with his patrol. And we'll just kind of put you on the same patrol path. This patrol got broken up. I think it's because they actually have collision and can, like, bump into each other and stuff. They can actually do the full-on bump in the night thing. I'm going to let my resources tick up a little bit. I don't know what my building is looking like on this side. It actually looks like I can make a fairly solid wall over here. But let's focus on one project at a time. Let's not get too wild and crazy fiddling with stuff. I would like to put in a few more houses. I think that's a good idea just for generating resources. So I will do that. A few more bugs down on that side. You love to see it. We've got a trickle bug right there. A little bit of the trickly wicklies right there. And when these are up, I think we should be bringing in like 300 to 400 gold per tick. So that'll be really, really nice. I would like it if they gave you a unified meter next to each one of these resources that you could enable and disable. Or at least like a meter that tells you when the next kick of resources is. Maybe underneath this right here, since they have a little bit of free space right there. Yeah, here comes the trickle. They're actually starting to hit at us right now, so we'll want to keep an eye on that. Let's get some more defenses up. I think that looks satisfactory. We're a little bit out of resources for right now. I may have to adjust their patrol in just a minute. But I am happy with where we're at for right now. Why was it not letting me build more of them? Was it just because there was bugs nearby? It's got to be because we were doing like the bugs life thing over here. Okay. Yeah, if we can tab that into play. I don't know if I need one right there. We'll just kind of do that for right now, just so that side of the base is isolated from anything that might be coming. And then later on, we'll be able to push out and, like, solve things over here. Now we need to push our focus over to this side. I am going to get a little bit aggressive with my acquisition on this side, I think. So I'll probably do something like that right there. And I'll try to wall this all at the same time. That's fine. Base can be under attack. We may need a few more soldiers, though. Let's go ahead and get a few more to add to this patrol over here. Like I said, I want like 10 to a side. But if I can wall this right here using this one's radius and then come all the way around, that'll get us a lot of equitable space to mess around with, especially if I can kind of pinch that off right there. We can use this for just like maximum resource farm. Both fuel and ore. I should probably get some steel up and running pretty soon, but like I'm focused on the task at hand right now, trying to keep us all nice and protected. We're all out of fuel. We got a little bit of electricity left. What is electricity going to cost me in the greater scheme of things? Tech and commerce. So we've got a research institute right there. A power plant. So it takes 15 ore, and it costs us gold to have a power plant. Okay, good to know. So that's actually going to lower the amount of money we have to play around with. Understood. Completely and totally understood. All right, so with the resources that I have on hand here, let me drag and drop some walls real quick. Okay, so we're off to a good start, but, like, we really got to get these walls up and running. They take over some of these buildings. We're going to have some considerable issues. So, oh, yeah, it do be. It do be. You're not wrong. All right, let's see if we can clear this area out with some of these. Oh, we got a big guy coming in. Hold on. He's looking real motivated. He's looking unfortunately motivated. I think we should go from the top to the bottom. That feels like the better plan to me. If I don't go top to bottom, I feel like it's going to backfire on me. We got one little dude chewing on stuff down there. I can peel off one soldier to go deal with him. That's no biggie. The other thing that I'm going to need is walls, please. Yeah, just kind of like... Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. Let's cancel that, maybe. Repair everything while we're here. I done hit a wrong... No, I done hit a wrong button. Everything's falling apart. It's chaos. This is why you don't let me manage anything, dude. They wouldn't let me manage a sizzler, let alone like an extraterrestrial colonial operation. I'm just saying, dude. No, don't do what you're doing right now. That's a horrible mistake. Don't even think about what you're doing right now. What's under attack? We should be. I think it's just the normal culprits is what it looks like to me. Yeah, I think it's just the normal culprits. They're under attack over here. Okay, the official trickle is definitely starting to happen. If I have the materials, I think we've got an opportunity for just a bang-up mining operation over here. That's a 16. There's a 17 right there. 18's the highest I've ever seen. So, yeah, we definitely need to get something over and into this nook right here. Oh, but that one's messing it up. Not in love with that. Oh, the entire point of that thing was getting all that over there. Oof. I think we're stuck with the materials we have for right now. I don't think we're going to be able to go too much harder in the material paint, unfortunately. It's because they've got overlap right there. Yeah, they've got a little bit of overlap, unfortunately, and the rings can't overlap. I can get a 7 in right there. A 10 in right there. I'm going to do the 10. It's kind of messy, but I think I can live with it for right now. And then if we can pull in another fuel pump, I'll be a pretty happy camper. It looks like they're actually all on a different rotation, because when I was watching the resources come on in, it went tick, and then it went tick again. So I think each one of these is actually on their own timer. So I guess my meter idea would not work. I think my meter idea would be somewhat subpar.
Your base is under attack.
Got an order?
That's okay. It can be under attack. We'll fix everything up. If you guys want to push out and kill something so that I can keep greedily gathering land into my territory, I'd be okay with it. Like, honestly, I'd be fine with bulldozing these walls right here and just having it be a straight shot all the way over, because we already verified need more materials, so... There we go. Get you. Where's that other one at? Let's go ahead and kind of deal with all this real fast.
I don't talk.
We can't attack move. I'm just bad. And also with the attack move, I think I re-keybound it. Let's continue giving him a little bit more damage. It's holding. I don't know if we could make the assertion that it's holding well, but it is holding. There's a 17 right there, but we can get a 23 out of that right there, but I have to build another pylon. Maybe later. Like, is the 26 worth building a pylon, I guess is the question, for this little tiny area right here. It's a 26 versus a 15. It does kind of double our output. In like a weird micromanagey way, I feel like it's worth it. so I'm going to do it. Meanwhile,
I'm the best there is.
I don't know if you guys want to push in this direction and just kill everything you possibly can to buy us a little bit of headway against the enemy, but I'm okay with it if you do. We've wiped out about 500 bugs at this point, which is actually kind of... Actually, no, we've done like 200. That's still a lot of giant space bugs, though. Don't feel too down about it. 200 space bugs, that's a lot of space bugs, man. There we go. All right, you guys just hold the wire right there. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do is take that wire, hold it, independent of whatever else might be going on. I believe in all of you. You are all my friends. It's going to take him a while to get there, and they're chewing their way through the barricade over here.
Let's get to it.
Just kind of plant you guys right there. I shouldn't have brought you all the way over. You kind of hang out midsection right here and defend that. Yeah, the trickle is becoming very real right now. All right, let's reset up their patrol so that it's a little bit more precise. Pylons are almost in. We'll take that down, repair everything we possibly can. I don't think I have access to turrets or anything right now, so I think that's going to be the next thing that we really want to get a hold of, too. We do have a scientific building over here, but we don't have the electricity to deploy it. So we're going to have to make a power plant. That's not open for debate. We can plop one right there. Let's do the power plant now rather than later. Just feels safer to me. Okay, you guys are patrolling. I would like to get some more soldiers up and running. I just do not feel good about our manpower right now.
I'm the best there
Our
is.
tiger power is through the roof, but our manpower is kind of lackluster. There we go. Hey, he can one-shot the big guys now. Nice. Okay, let's get our build menu up. I don't know if that crystal right there has collision,
6. Perfect number.
but I think it may be worth investigation. Like, if we can just use that as like an improvised section of our wall, I'm like totally okay with it. I don't mind at all. That actually doesn't upset me in the slightest. Let's clear these little turds out over here.
I have to shoot. I don't talk.
There you go. Get into the thick of it. Get into the thick of it. And there's enemies nearby right there, but I can get a gate in right there.
Your base is under attack. Your base is under attack.
Is it? Oh, there he is. I was going to say, are they in the base? It kind of feels like you guys are...
There is.
It kind of feels like you guys are saying that they are in the base right now.
Let's get to it.
And frankly, that kind of worries me. I'm going to send the hero over here to handle this patrol. Fall back behind the wall.
All right. Sounds like a plan. As you wish.
I appear to have created somewhat of an issue for myself.
Nothing will advance our bullets.
Your base is under attack.
Yikes, they're coming in, dude.
Your base is
Yeah,
under
focus on that section. You come back down here.
Our guns will
Oh
destroy
my
the enemy.
goodness.
Order received.
Oh my god, they got little rollers and stuff, man.
Bullets for everyone.
Your base is under attack.
Yeah, get everybody over here that we possibly can.
Your base is under attack. Your base is under attack.
I believe they may be somewhat upset
You got an order.
about my land acquisition strategy here.
I'm the best there is.
Your base
Kind of feels like this would have been the time.
6. Perfect number.
Okay, we got a man down right there. They are getting through the walls. Oh, dude, they're coming at us hard.
I'm the best there is.
Yeah, just keep whittling on the edges over here. Whittling on the edges. This may be the time to give ourselves a backup wall. I don't know if it'll let me build it. But they are coming in full steam. And since we have kind of a lack of available... What do I want to do here? We gotta do something. Yeah, give me a secondary layer of walls, I guess, that they're gonna have to chew through.
Your base is under attack.
Our guns will destroy the enemy.
That's okay. We just need like a little bit more kill force over here, and then we'll be all right. Oh, they're coming in from that way too.
Got an order.
Okay, boss man, come down here. Deal with them.
Your base is under attack.
Okay, we will construct like another layer right here,
Your base is under attack.
just to sort of keep them up and off my boobies. Give me a few more soldiers. Okay, now you guys get in behind here, and you guys start shooting.
Your base is under attack.
Actually, go get them off that corner first. I think that corner is the first major issue.
All right. Sounds like a plan. Bugs are friends, not food.
Okay, just kind of work on them from the flanks here.
Base is under attack.
If I gotta build like a big disgusting maze in order to make this all work, then I'm willing to do that.
Guns will destroy the enemy as you wish.
Woof. Okay. All right. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming. We're gonna need to figure out. Can I get the research institute down? I can get the research institute down. Mum's the word on how much that's gonna help, but I need some kind of turret. Some kind of turret that can put out some DPS. I think that's kind of where we're at. The other thing I need to do is if I can replace the wall right here,
Your base is under attack.
that'd be great.
Your base is under
Okay,
attack.
that's done over here. So let's plant you over here. I guess they just don't like those walls.
Your base is under attack.
He's still holding over there, just on his lonely little patrol on that side.
Bullets for
Your
everyone.
base is under attack.
Nothing will vast our bullets.
I cannot let them get to that drill right there.
Our guns will destroy the
And they
enemy.
definitely are
Nothing
getting to
will
that
vast
drill.
our bullets.
Okay. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. It's going to be okay. Everything's going to be all right. Everything is all right.
Bullets for everyone.
Everything is all right. Oh, please tell me that it's all right.
Under attack.
Everything is all right. Get them off my walls and shoot them in their face. I am kind of scared. I think we might die. Keep on shooting bugs until the gun goes click.
Got an order. Our guns will destroy
Alright,
the
you guys
enemy.
back over here. He can hold this right here. That's fine. Is anybody in here yet? Oh, we got one of the big dogs over here now. They are starting to kind of fill out and hit us in other spots, too. Okay, well, that was just an organizational nightmare, wasn't it? Okay. That was not the way that I saw my day going. Not in the slightest.
6.
Your base is under attack.
But on the plus side, we killed several hundred bugs. So whereas we may not be in like an optimal situation here, we did okay. We did all right. Now on normal difficulty, that wave is even worse. To put this into perspective, all right. To put this into perspective, on normal difficulty, that wave right there, it's like 3 times as big. I'm just letting you know, this game, it accelerates its difficulty at a horrifying rate.
Bullets for everyone. As you
Okay, boys. Well done, well done, well done. I'm going to need you guys to just kind of patrol. That's pretty
wish.
much
I'm the
it.
best there is.
Your base is under attack.
I'm going to start assembling an expeditionary force right
Nothing will vast
here.
our bullets.
One guy seems to be holding that wall down there okay, but let's add a few more soldiers to that stack.
Your base is
I
under
need
attack.
something to terminate.
That's okay. The base can be under attack for right now.
Under attack.
I'm not as scared. I was a scared like a minute ago. I was definitely a scared, but now, not as scared. There's a 26 right there. That should allow us to expand our tax revenue a little bit. With the Research Institute, we've got supply stations. We have fuel stations. Okay, you can build fuel stations to collect fuel. We got a metal detector. We've got a silent tower. Okay. Yeah, let's go with the defensive towers first. That way I can kind of sprinkle them around these walls, and then I can reclaim all this manpower for going out and clearing foes, basically. We also have 20 hours until the first wave, so that'll be fun.
Under attack.
God only knows where that's going to come from.
Bullets forever.
Yeah, that's definitely a tower. It is also quite pricey. Hopefully the enemy attacks the north, man. We only got 6 hours till this next wave comes in. I'm beginning to fear for my safety. I'm beginning to feel like this is not going to go that good. Like, I'm not trying to look like an idiot in my first play of a game, even though that's basically what I do for a living, but like, little nervous. But yeah, the game feels remarkably well put together. It's got an art style that's definitely reminiscent of StarCraft with sort of a Western vibe that's a little Firefly-y. They've got, the building is great. I love how everything is animated, everything moves, everything has sparkles, everything's got lightning shooting off of it. They've had some really great decisions on it here. I've had no lag. I've had no issues with frame rate. I've had no bugs. Everything feels very, very well put together. So hopefully, you guys can check the game out in the festival. But up until then, my name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games a single day, so you don't have to. I'll see you all next time. Thank you for being here, and that's pretty much all I've got for you. Maybe I'll fast forward you to the death wave. I'm kind of wondering if what we got hit by was the wave. It just arrived a little earlier because we were next to the spawn. I don't know. I've been sitting here for a minute. No wave has come in, so I have no clue, actually. We're about 5 hours past when it said it was deploying, so I don't know. I guess there's a bug queen over there, and there's like some tactical objectives or whatever, but like that's about all that I see for the moment. I don't know. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for being here. Bye, everybody.